Former US President Donald Trump has returned to his home in New Jersey after he survived an attempted assassination during a campaign rally in the American state of Pennsylvania. Trump's right ear was bleeding as members of the US Secret Service escorted him off the stage during the event in the city of Butler.
Take a look at what happened.
Shots rang out as he was speaking at the event, sparking panic in the crowd and the Secret Service. It took a while for Trump's supporters to realize what had actually happened.
When you're ready, on you.
Ready?
Move! Move!
Go!
There was confusion as Trump was pinned to the stage floor before members of his security detail decided to move him out.
Shooters down. Are we good to move?
So we gotta move to the bus. Let me get my shoes on.
Hold on, your head is bloody.
Despite being visually shaken, Trump was defiant, showing a fist to his supporters and urging them to carry on fighting. Shielded by Secret Service agents, Trump was taken to the Butler Memorial Hospital, 17 kilometers away. Secret Service snipers stationed near the stage returned fire as soon as the shots rang out.
Take a look at what happened.
The Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI, has identified the gunman as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks. He was shot and killed by the Secret Service. Crooks had apparently positioned himself on the roof of a nearby building from where he took aim at the former president. One spectator was killed at the rally and 2 others were critically injured. The FBI has classified the shooting as an assassination attempt and the site of the rally has become an active crime scene. The attack on Trump comes just 1 day before the Republican Party's national convention in the US city of Milwaukee, where Trump is to be officially nominated as the party's candidate for the presidential elections in November. President Joe Biden, who is seeking a second term in office and will be contesting against Trump, cut short his campaign trail in the state of Delaware and returned to the White House to monitor the situation. Biden said he would talk to Trump soon, and there was no place for this kind of violence in America.